just get to building the deck. Hope you're all having a good Thursday. What's up, calculator? So if you're new to this stream, you can check out the Flex Slot page for all of the decks. I'll be putting this deck here as well. Shout out to Flex Slot for sponsoring this stream. If you want to build a sideboard guide on a deck, check out the site, and like I mentioned, all my decks are there currently. Alright. Here's a list I saw recently that I was happy with. Let me find it again. Well, relatively happy, not 100% of the way happy. Okay. So chat, if you all want to support the stream personally, please hit that follow button. That's free to do. It does help support the stream. Probably going to do a few giveaways for Playpoint codes as well today on MTGO, so be on the lookout for that. Let me see if I put them down somewhere. Close that, close that, close that, close that, close that, close that. So yeah, we have 3 codes. I'll probably give one today, one tomorrow, and probably one on Monday. So, alright. Anyways, to the Bogling. December 26th, 24th, SELESNYA AURAS. Bogle, Aura, same difference. Original printing. M12, huh? Alright. Toadstool Admirer is the new pickup for this deck. Light-Paws is probably the highest power spike card in the deck, to be quite fair. It's like the card that enables a lot of shenanigans, mostly. I'm gonna play a few SRAMs, but I don't really want to play the full 4. I'll probably play like 2 or 3. So really part of the impetus for this is that I think Shardmage's Rescue and Sheltered by Ghosts are huge boons to the strategy. Like, these cards have not been printed before. So Shardmage's Rescue is a white... It's an aura that costs single white, and it, as long as Shardmage's Rescue entered this turn, enchanted creature has hexproof, and it gives it +1/+1. So it's pretty strong. And Sheltered by Ghosts is basically... like an Oblivion Ring style effect, but you have to put it... It's like Chain to the Rocks meets Oblivion Ring, but you have to put it on your creature, essentially. But it's pretty crazy strong. It will be in a sec after I finish building it, if that makes sense. I just didn't have time. 15 is the first printing. I basically didn't have time to build it earlier, if that makes sense. How can people consider this deck? Why? Well, okay. I guess there's a lot to unpack there. Realistically, how much blue-white do you think is actually going to show up? %. So you play 15 rounds, so that means you'll like pair into it 1.5 times. Like that doesn't seem that bad to me if your matchup profile versus other decks is super good. Like I think like people like are like, how could you ever play this tournament if your bad matchup is represented? And I'm like, you don't always play against your bad matchup. I don't know. That's like the short answer to that question, I guess. The longer answer is, of course, if you feel like... If you draw around one. How are you drawing with Bogles? That's my question. If you get a draw with Bogles, then you probably are not in good shape, frankly. So this is 14 creatures, 24 auras so far. Yeah, I would rather concede rather than be in the draw bracket. Because I think if you get into the draw bracket, that is actively what you don't want as this deck. I 100% agree with you. That's like... That's opposite of what I would want. Can't wait to cast Back to Nature versus seconds to lose. Yeah, I don't know. It could happen, obviously. I guess I'll play a third SRAM, but I don't really want to play more than 3 SRAMs. Kind of want to play one more creature, but there's really not another good creature to play, is there, in straight Selesnya? I want to play Deafening Silence. Is Overlords and Rooms in Quintori something on the docket to try soon? No, I hadn't thought of it until you brought it up, but that actually sounds sort of intriguing. me is a nice answer. Right. Branch Loft Pathway. Razor Verge Thicket. Can I play, Okay, I guess this might be controversial. What if I just cut Gigantha and played the Tower Archer? Is that crazy? I kind of want to play 2 of this card, but I don't know if that's insane. Am I allowed to do that? I kind of want to. I feel like Gigantha is like... I think people will go insane about Gigantha. Like, it's kind of crazy to me. I think I'm just going to play 2 of these. And just not play the Gigantha, but maybe I'm the insane person. Well, I can play with foil 7th edition Brushlands on this account. Play 80 with 4 archers. I will not be doing that. Although that makes your Light-Paws a lot better. You can fit in so many silly things if you want to do it that way. Which is kind of funny to think about. Yorion Bogles? I'm not gonna do that. Someone else can do that at some other point. Someone who's more into the nonsense. I think another way you could actually build your deck is to be Bant and play sideboard Spell Pierce, which seems kind of attractive to me, but I'm not going to build that up right now. It's free to play Iaganjo, but I don't really want to play Boseiju. I'll play one of each basic because of Field of Ruin, but I think conceivably you could convince me that you shouldn't play basics. But the Field of Ruin thing I think is real enough that you probably should. What forest should I choose? I have so many options. One could say I have too many options. Alright, we'll play with this one. This is a nice old forest. Yeah, you could play Cryptomancer instead of the Archer, which is somewhat appealing. Oh, I like this Plains. Hello. Chris Rush. And these Chris Rush? Or are they all just Burmifors? They're all just Burmifors. Alright, play that Plains. They go together. That is Cryptomancer, yeah, that's been brought up. That might be a thing for a different day, but it is certainly worth thinking about. Alright, one land slot left. Should I play the Boseiju? I guess I'll play the Boseiju. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Slip Out the Back, honestly, but it might be worth considering versus Nowhere to Run. So, are there, like, pump spells I can play that are actually good versus Nowhere to Run? Or some card in green-white that is good versus Nowhere to Run? Because Nowhere to Run is kind of the enemy of this deck. I guess Karametra's Blessing still works. Like, well, it works if my thing already has two toughness. So I guess it doesn't really work. Maybe the answer is to not play these and just play the Generous Visitors because they sort of give you insurance versus Nowhere to Run in that, like, you kind of have to kill the Generous Visitors first. If you cut these, you also get back your Gigantha capability. So that might be the solution, actually. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 17... 19, 23, 24. Yeah, I have 4 of that card. That card is excellent, Mind Cesar. I think this is like one of the reasons to play this deck, along with this one. Both of those cards are just very, very, very good. Alright. I'll play 2 Generous Visitor. Or actually, I guess since my mana's split, I'll play 1 Generous Visitor and 1... Wait, no. What is it? Optimistic Scavenger? But that one might trigger when it comes into play, right? So, actually, I think the Generous Visitor is better because it's a cast trigger as opposed to a enter trigger. No, it's okay. I was just pointing out that, like, I think one of the reasons I am interested in it is that you can play... Protection beats Nowhere to Run, yeah, but I think I might sideboard a few Gods Willing then, like 2-ish. The current sideboard does not seem particularly strong to me, is what I'm actually saying, but I'm down for 2, God's Willing, not 5. How did I manage that? Right. Down for the Gigantha. This is kind of the issue. These decks have horrible sideboards. Well, Hushbringer sort of seems nice, actually. So I'll play... I mean, Hushbringer does not work very well with Light-Paws, but I think that's okay. Wait, no, it doesn't stop... It doesn't stop enchantments. Yeah, I'll probably play, like, 2-ish Rip, maybe 3. I guess I'll play 3. There's so many printings of Rip. Like, this is from Assassin's Creed. This is from the Big Score sheet. This is from the Big Score sheet. This is from the Big Score sheet. This is from Ravnica Remastered. This is from the Enchanting Tale sheet. This is from Secret Lair Drop 2020. This is from Masters 25. This is from Return to Ravnica, and this is from... I don't know what that's from. But yeah, we'll play 3 Rips. Gideon Spellbook? Oh, I see. Okay. Should I play Break the Spell? Kind of want to. Break the Spell. So this actually, well, actually, I think it does technically beat Nowhere to Run if you kill the Nowhere to Run with the ability on the stack, but let me check. Nowhere to Run. Yeah, okay, so if they target your thing, and you just kill this with the ability on the stack, your thing will have hexproof again, and this will fizzle. So that's kind of nice. So maybe just playing like some instant speed disenchants is the way. Like something like in this range might be good enough. Maybe I'll just play a bunch of Brick the Spell, like 3. It's like not a really powerful card, but... Yes, I saw it. I think it's good that everything's consistent. I just want things to be consistent, really. Alright, could play Skrelv's Hive versus Azorius Control. But also, like, Break the Spell is actually pretty good versus them, because I think the way they beat you is generally temporary lockdown. Although, do any of my auras give Indestructible? Is there an aura that gives Indestructible? Or is there, like, really nothing in that space? Wait, did I click off one of the auras? Oh, I clicked off a Light-Paws somehow. Whoops. We're definitely not clicking off a Light-Paws. What's up, Kuma? I'm looking for an aura that gives Indestructible. It might not exist. Indestructibility. That Doesn't seem like something I want to play, right? Is this even Pioneer legal? Shield of the Oversoul is not legal. Because that's from Shadowmoor. M14's legal? Oh, it is. That's weird. Is that good? 4 is just infinite. So they play fucking farewell anyways in the Azorius deck, so... yeah, I'm just not going to play it, even though that is a good thing to keep in mind maybe at some point. Yeah, it's bad for Sunfall. I guess I'll play 2 Deafening Silence. I guess I'll play a few Pick Your Poison. It's not like there are good sideboard cards for this deck anyways. What is 5 Seor? Oh, I didn't click on this. The person has Portable Hole. This person also has 4 Hushbringer. Wait, Hushbringer doesn't... okay, maybe I should just play Hushbringer. Some number. It's actually good versus Incarnation, now that I think about it. Alright. Alright, and I'll play 2 Pick Your Poison. And then versus a bunch of decks, I'll probably just submit the same configuration. Maybe I shouldn't even play this. It seems like Break the Spell is probably better, honestly. Because that's also an answer to Lockdown. Is an answer to Lockdown and Nowhere to Run. Alright. Do I want to play an extra threat in my sideboard? Maybe I'll sideboard the 3rd SRAM. Okay. I'm just making stuff up and seeing what sticks. Alright. So we're gonna try this. Again, the point of this deck is to like basically make one creature very big that cannot be like targeted by removal very effectively. Normally one of these. Just put a bunch of auras on it or +1/+1 counters off of this. And just try to kill them that way. Light-Paws is like pretty broken in that regard. So if you kill a Lockdown with both auras and creatures underneath it, the auras will try to attach to creatures that are already in play. Otherwise, what my plan is to leave up a white, and if they lock down, to just kill the lockdown with the ability on the stack, so it will never actually exile my stuff. Anyways, Light-Paws is good with the auras because it lets you search for a different named aura, put on the Light-Paws, and you can kind of just build a big Light-Paws that way versus a bunch of decks. And I kind of like having SRAM in that regard as well. Just a way to like kind of grind out some value in case if you're in that sort of game. Anyways, let's try this. Again, thanks for being here. If you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do. It does help support the stream. If you really want to support the stream, consider contributing to September. It is like 25% off right now, I think, for September. Or you can use an Amazon Prime sub, which is free to use once per month. So, right. Anyways, prediction up, and we'll get to the games in a second. Killing with trigger in this deck, the most temporariest lockdown, yeah. Right. Anyways, after this week, there will be a giveaway for 120 play points, so be on the lookout for that. Alright, Selesnya Auras. September. Oh, someone really believes that I'm gonna win, huh? I guess I keep. If my SRAM dies, it's kind of not fantastic, but... I see. Probably some sort of Rakdos mid-range deck. Could be Sacrifice, I suppose. Should probably take SRAM. Oh, it's easy. Want to take you should change your protection. Too late, friend. Blood Tithe. Alright, come on, deck. Alright. Guess this is the plan. It is true, Rakdos midrange. Right, this is not going well. I think if I drawn a Bogle or anything within like a few draws, it would have been fine, but like probably turn 5, play Gigantha is not going to be good enough versus the start, if I had to guess, but... However, counterpoint is, I don't think really mulliganing versus deck wins you would like really end up better. Maybe they don't have a removal spell for my Gigantha. Copium. That's certainly Copium right there. They didn't go for the throated end step though, so maybe they don't. Okay. Well, didn't come here not to cast my spells. Turn 6 Gigantha suited up twice. Good enough versus Rakdos midrange? Question mark? Oh, they didn't block? What does that mean? It means they're definitely flooded, I think. They probably have one more land in hand for sure. They can't have a removal spell. They could have a Shieldred, I guess. But they would have played Shieldred last turn. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, no, they probably drew that this turn because they would have played... Yeah, they probably drew that this turn. Okay. They certainly have to block. They could have like a Thoughtseize in their hand. Okay, it's significantly better than a Thoughtseize. I'm trying to kill them before they draw out of this, but not drawing Light-Paws or an Audacity. I did put 4 Audacity in, right? I think I did. Even a Sheltered by Ghosts probably locks it up as well, but they're probably discarding 2 lands. Bankbuster and a land, right? Sort of similar. So I need like Lifelink or Audacity, I think, to have a shot. Okay, come on, deck. Really frustrating game to lose. I basically just... I kind of got back in it, but I didn't have a way to punch through a bunch of shit bags. So, alright. GG. I feel like neither of our draws were that good, but mine was somehow worse. Alright. Do I want to decide anything in? Probably SRAM. And just cut like one random aura. Never cut Hammerhand. Don't cut that. Don't want to cut that either. Might just be second all that glitters, honestly. Just call it a day. Yeah, basically I think Sheltered by Ghosts, Audacity, or Light-Paws basically all win the game. Well, not Light-Paws, I guess, because the aura would have to go into Light-Paws, but... More Grifspoon? Well, I mean, like... I was drawing to 4 Audacity, a Grifspoon, or 4 or 3 Sheltered by Ghosts. That's like a lot of outs, right? Alright, well, this hand is bananas, so... 'Then I can wait one turn for the Light-Paws interaction, which seems pretty good to me. They probably have a Fatal Push in hand, is what it looks like. Oh, I should play Light-Paws first. Oh. Too late. "100% they have Fatal Push here. I would bet so much money. Okay. Maybe they don't want to use it. So they probably have another fatal push. Guess I actually do want to force both of them out. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Oops. Okay. Get Kaya's ghost form, I think. Guess I get Sentinel's Eyes. It's kind of interesting. I think the ghost form's probably better. That's good. Sure. Comes back. I'll get Hammerhand, which will kill my opponent. Wait. Thought I clicked Hammerhand. It's possible I messed up. I don't know exactly when you were talking about it, but right. Light-Paws say. I don't know what they're talking about. Right, game 3, I'm on the draw. Got a Bogle, we'll keep. Okay. Yes, the ward stack, Telperio. It's like pretty egregious. Oh, the putting aura to hand? Yeah, I don't know. I clicked on it instinctually. I did not know what they were talking about. Please just tap out for some 4-drop, please. Yeah, it's good enough. I can bring Sheltered by Ghost, gives an additional ward. I can take out that. Got it. I discard K command land. Seven. Well, Fatal Push would have done it there because they have 5 mana, right? The question is if I play around another Fatal Push. I don't think I should. If I played this, it would be 7, 8, then plus 1 more from that, so it'd be 9, but that's not lethal. The question is, what am I actually allowed to play around here? So if I knew for a fact I didn't have push, I could just put both of these on this and they would die. But they theoretically could have drawn push and just decide not to main phase it because they realize they're not dead. Alright, I think I'm going to be... Well, I'm not concerned about Edict. I'm considering if I can play around them top decking push and not using it on their turn. Because that gives them time to draw to Path of Peril if I... I don't know. What would... Probably just overthinking it. I guess I could just play this first. But then I'd, like, Path of Peril kind of gets me the next turn if they have it. Liliana would also get me. Just go for it. What would Bogle's guy do? Alright. I'm gonna do this. Basically, I think it was not possible for them to draw Fatal Push that turn and not use it on their turn. So, I think, like, you would have to be an insane person. So I assumed that they were rational and played accordingly. Alright, so we won round 1. Going to round 2 with Duskmourn Bogles. I think that matchup is probably just good. Like, it's always been pretty good because a lot of their cards don't really work well. You could make it better if you really wanted to, but I think it's fine to just play it as it stands. Alright, prediction up for round 2. Get your bets in. The Gatecrasher. Last seen deck Boros Aggro. What the fuck is Boros Aggro? It's like Boros Legends? Alright. So this is probably a matchup where like whoever does their thing better is going to win. But I like the lifelink auras plus Bogle combination here. Let's see how much removal do they have in their deck? 2 Get Lost. I'll probably keep. I think Light-Paws plus Aura is just too powerful to mulligan. High GLHF. Yep, looks like there's still that deck. Oh, well, that's convenient as well. There's 3 mana confluence in the deck, so I can cast the black or red auras, of which there are 1 of each. So. Empty? Got it. Alright, well. Let's go. $20 deck. I have 5 of my 20 lands already. Yeah, I mean, playing Bogles is a lot like playing poker, like limit poker. Play their land first. So if they hit another land, they'll feel kind of silly, but... They, in fact, hit another land, so they wasted value. Just giving away land drops left and right. Rats. Okay. Okay, let's get it going. The list from Goldfish does not have them playing Chain to the Rocks, because they only have 4 Sacred Foundry. So no, I don't think it was worth waiting. I also drew another 2-drop to play. Like, basically, if you wait, you get punished in all scenarios where you draw another 2-drop. Like, of course they could have changed their deck, but it really does not look like they have changed the rocks in their deck, you know? Is good. We're loading up. Alright, 11 ball you. I think it's probably lethal next turn. Yeah, of course you could build your deck to have enough mountains in it, but I think like once you see Needle Verge and Sukenzen and Inspiring Advantage, it seems a lot harder, you know. Goro, huh? Well, the list was linked to when we got paired into them, you know? If that makes sense. Of course, they could have changed it, like... Alright, so this domes me for 3, and then I probably killed them on my turn. Block there, block there. Their deck isn't really designed to scale against, like, this sort of threat. Ooh, Embercleave. Oh. 13 minus 3. Alright, kill you. Oh, it's 15. Alright, yep. Kind of a free win because they don't have any interaction. Let's see if they have interaction post board. They have Split Up and Portable Hole. Guess I'll side in SRAM. Probably shave the Generous Visitors because I think if like my thing is already good enough for some. Split Up is kind of annoying. I wonder if Hushbringer entering or dying. Yeah. It might be safe to just like try to Hushbringer them as well. Also pick your poison. They're white-red 1/3. They also have Mox Amber in their deck. This might be worth it. Probably gonna cut Kai's form versus them. Yeah, it might just be that you want all of the SRAMs in your deck, period. Even though I kind of don't like the card very much, but it's been pretty good these games so far. Obviously this hand's pretty good. One's going to 5. This league happens a lot versus this deck, versus other creature decks. It's kind of hard for them to have like the perfect mix to combat you, which is one of the strengths of the Bogles deck, I think. Lightning Axe. That was on their old list. I guess they're trying things, but that is good with Inti. It's kind of funny. They hit Arabella, which they cannot play because they only have one card in hand. Okay, what is my plan? I think my plan is to just play Sheltered by Ghosts on this, target their Inti, so they don't get anything going, really. Really hard for them to race Great Cover Scout as well. Fear of missing out. That's like a free card, chat. Okay. Guess they could have drawn a Split Up. How bad am I versus Split Up? Not that bad. So it's probably worth it to not play around it. We are 1-0 currently, and this is round 2, game 2, and I'm up a game versus Boros Legends, so it's been good so far. What's up, Dino Ari? Okay, so they drew the Split Up. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. I mean, it's kind of bad, but it's not the end of the world. There are no totems. The closest card you can play is Kaya's Ghost Form, which was bugged at one point, but I believe works correctly now. Blocking doesn't do much, so I won't. I need to draw another Sheltered by Ghosts, I think. Is there anything that kills them? Can't really think of anything. I guess they might plus... No. Guess... What would they do? Would they plus to unmake a blocker? Or would they plus 2 on this to force it to attack there? Right, they did that. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Unfortunately, they have an indestructible creature to block with, so it doesn't really work. Alright, so you go. Playing my land out doesn't do anything. I think maybe getting the Hammerhand that one turn was not great. I should have just gotten Kaya's Ghost Form, although I think I boarded that out, so I couldn't. Oh, I'm actually dead on board if they just put a counter here. Okay, I see. They also have Delirium, so... Did they miss that I was dead on board? Discard Thalia. Okay. I guess I died this way too because they can just attack with the Gideon again, right? So I guess it works out the same way. Okay. Yeah, it was lethal no matter what. Is there a way to... I guess I'll put this back in. I shouldn't have boarded it out because of the split up. I guess I'll cut one Sentinel's Eyes. So pick your poison's kind of shit versus them, isn't it? Right. Just have 2 Hushbringer in my deck because it's actually a good creature to put auras on versus them. Alright, game 3 I'll be on the play. I probably threw that one by attacking with my Light-Paws. Whereas, like, if I just left one tapped and one untapped, it would have been a lot harder for them. Because then split up doesn't do the trick. Alright, we keep. Bad place for this card, but I'm not going to mulligan versus them. One of my better draws, unironically, is Mana Confluence. No, not really. It's just this person has it in their sideboard. Kind of makes sense if you think you can, like, set up a situation where all of your creatures are either tapped or untapped differently than your opponents. Okay. So they can't split up next turn. I think Thalia is merely a nuisance for this deck, instead of being like a game ender. It's kind of tragic. If I were them, I think I would attack. I think like you can almost never block on the next turn from my side. Like, imagine the scenarios where your Thalia is able to block, right? I guess I'll play that. Okay. So we didn't final land. I think I'm just going to try to hit them for 11. Well, I guess I could leave this one untapped, which gives me the capability of Playground split up. So I'm going to do that. This is just a concession to split up right here. Because if they don't have it, great. I'll still be winning even if I miss 5 points. If they do have it, it's so much better to do this. So my take on the situation is they probably have split up in hand. Okay, that's fine. they don't have split up, I think I'm still in really good shape. So we'll see what they're doing here. Shocker that they had split up. Who would have guessed it? I think I'm just gonna chill and not attack this turn. Did I catch all of the Boros High Index and the 5-0 dump? I mean, there's been multiple 5-0 dumps. There's like one every day. So they're gonna attack me to 1 if they want to. Get Grip Spoon for that. I believe that's lethal. This has been like glued to my opening hand. All right, 2-1 so far. That's felt pretty reasonable. Again, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good one. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, get a drink. Be right back in a few secs. Again, if you want to support the stream, hit that follow button. That's free to do. It does help support the stream. If you really want to support the stream and you have Amazon Prime, you can use that here. It's also September, so subs are some amount off. I think 25, 33%. Anyways, be right back in a few minutes. Thanks for being here. Alright, we're back. Prediction is live. We got one person betting 100 points on yes, no one betting on no. Alright, let's enter the third match. Get your bets in. Again, you can check out the deck list on FlexSlot. We posted the Bogles deck. No one wants to bet no that I'm going to lose. Y'all are interesting. Tarzi, last seen deck, Rakdos Aggro. Wonder how this matchup goes. Probably winning the die roll is a big deal. Also, the lifelink aura is probably also a big deal. Oops. Okay. I think I'm actually going to keep this on the draw if I think they're Rakdos Aggro. This hand's actually quite good. The card I'm missing from this hand is a second land, but I'm not going to mulligan. So most of the Rakdos aggro decks don't have main deck removal, so. Does appear to be Rakdos aggro. Right. Well, this person, if you click on their list, has claim to fame instead. So that's what I mean. That's fine. Right. Land, please. Land, 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 land. Fuck. Isn't it this... Oh no, it's one more to play Audacity. Yeah, I think you were right. Alright. I think we... I don't really want to rely on blocking, because that's like one way my creature could actually get killed. But we'll see what happens. Do they only have creatures? Alright. Untap plan. Fuck. Oh. I hope that 1 point doesn't cost me, but it might. Why would you block? I died to a lot of things. It's not a big deal, but I can't really do anything about anything. Oh, they have claim to fame. Is that lethal? It actually looks like it's lethal. You fame on the Heartfire hero. That's 5/5. Yeah, it's overkill. It turns out not drawing a land was lethal. But I think if I had to draw a land, I would win the race very easily with Sheltered by Ghosts, so I'm not too worried about it. I stand by my keep. I also would have won this race if I had been on the play, even, like, being stuck on one land. So, just good to think about both of those things. Do I want SRAM? Not really. So this shuts off the Heartfire Hero die triggers. That might be better than SRAM, honestly. This is also a pretty good creature to enchant versus them, so I'm gonna put those in over the SRAMs. So I did miss 1 damage by playing the wrong enchantment, but just never drawing land was super bad, so probably was going to lose no matter what I did. They would be at like 8 instead of like 9, you know, on the final turn. Yikes. If I draw 1 aura, no, well, like 4 lands is a lot, and this is really bad to have in my hand. No, I'll just mulligan. Jesus. Well, we found all of the lands. I think I'm just going to go to 5. Alright. I mean, on 5. This is way better than the other 2 hands, so I'm going to keep. I do need to get lucky to win, obviously, but, you know, it is what it is. This is the Bogle's experience sometimes. Do I see the Boros Leyline deck? No. I don't have very much interest in playing that. Oh, I have no spells. This was 5 on 5, though. Okay, so what you're saying is there's a chance. Nope. Alright. Aura. 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 Fuck. Alright. I don't want to block. I mean, obviously I regret not blocking now, but I think trying to block next turn doesn't really do anything, so I'm just going to attack them. And hope they draw a bunch of Thoughtseizes and shit that don't do anything. Maybe they'll Fatal Push that. And then it kind of works itself out. The hit Sulphur Springs. It's a good one. Alright. Oops. Sheltered by Ghosts? That would be the best one. Come on, deck. Shardmage's Rescue. Can I beat Fatal Push? What exactly can I beat? Yeah, they would have... Well, they most likely would have, yeah. But think I just have to say go, yeah. The block obviously worked. Alright, they're putting Gigantha in hand. That's fine. Okay. A 1 or 2 minute aura, please, that I can cast. That's not it. You mean Optimistic Scavenger? I think is the name of the card. I think I'm going to put pressure on them because if I attack, they don't block, and I draw any aura, I can kill them with Griff Spoon. So it seems free to me to attack. Sub shop. Has a drafting bin. I'm okay dying to rage, honestly. Feels kind of shrug. I mean, they're hellbent. Like, their last card is Gigantha, so I don't really want to play around anything. If that makes sense. Okay, their last card's still Gigantha. No box. Alright, come on, some aura I can cast. Does that do it? This is +3. I assume it does it. I can't get second armor, right? It has to have a different name than each aura you control. Right? Like, Light-Paws doesn't just let you double up auras you already have, right? Well, I also can't get Audacity because it's the same name as oh, if I put the Audacity there, yeah, sure. I think it's still lethal, unless I miscounted. This is 9. Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's still lethal, so it's fine. Sure. Oh, it's over lethal. Alright. Game 3, on the draw. Don't really have a lot of recourse to them, like, running me over. I could try to deafening silence, but that seems like kind of maniacal. Alright, just submit. Remember, that was a 5-card on 5-card game, which I think generally favors the person on the draw, but they kind of just couldn't deal with my enormous idiot. Okay. I really wish I didn't draw Kaya's Ghost Form every game, but I'm not going to mulligan this hand. They kept 7 on the play. That's not a good sign. I just have to take my lumps in terms of damage and just hope on my turn 3 this lives and I'm not dead. The Kaya's Ghost form has been stuck to my opening hand quite often in games we've played. Alright, I don't think I'll be dead on turn 3. It might be close, but... Are you kidding? I drew both of the uncastable auras. That's pretty insane. Alright. I think my opponent is double queuing now. I guess we can check. No, they're not double queuing. I don't know what's going on. They're just slow. Crap, no. It's so bad for me. Alright, probably dead now. I think I'm gonna chump with my Bogle. Double queuing a different game? Seems kind of rude if they are, but... This has to mean that they have Monstrous Rage if they're main phasing it, or they're like, oh, that's a Sellsword? So the Sellsword also beats me because you just burned together the Challenger at my face. Yeah, I couldn't really win this one. I think game 1 and 3 were just not winnable, so in game 2, which is kind of a goofball fest. That's how the cookie crumbles. Nope, I'm a noob. These matches are fast at least, right? Round 4 prediction up. We'll take a minute to decompress from that match. Alright. Match 4, heading in. Get your bets in if you want to. Keep. This is another Daybreak account. I don't know who this is. Does anyone know? But, anyways. Last deck was Rakdos. That's what Rakdos. Oh, Rakdos tree. Huh. I wonder if there's still a Rakdos tree. You could play the fourth one, but I think generally you don't want to because the damage will cost you a fair amount. Oh, I should have put the ghost form on the visitor. That was a mistake. Whoops. But yeah, the ghost form definitely should be on the visitor because that's the one that they can kill. It's a pretty bad mistake. Not gonna lie. Let's chill. Because I want to like get it big enough so it cannot die to a single blood tithe. Obviously. That is fear of missing out with the alt art, discarding a blood crypt. Halfway to delirium. Or we will shift with the Kai's ghost form there. I think I might want to Boseiju fear of missing out more than anything else. Okay. You want to engage in a race, huh? Fine with that. I'm not fine with it, but it is what it is. Blood away a tree. Don't blood away a tree? Yeah, I mean, the Shelter by Ghost would have been fantastic this game. Alright, they blooded away a Blood Tithe Harvester. It's not over yet. The Boseiju, I think, might be relevant this game. Alright, there goes Tree and Blackleaf Cliffs. I think I'm gonna chump the Blood Tithe with this. I still need to draw something to even have a shot, really. Tree, okay. is now. Just hope to draw something. There's like theoretically a scenario where their hand's like not very good. But I think I'm mostly cooked unless if I draw something good here. Oh, that was not it. Right. Not attacking. Almost any of the cards in their deck kill me. Throw Seeker kills me. Soul Cauldron kills me. Wait, did Soul Cauldron actually kill me? I guess it doesn't, somehow. Yeah, that doesn't actually kill me, weirdly. That's good. So what do I target with this? So if I target Tree of Perdition, I get a good attack. But if I target the Soul Cauldron, it's probably just Soul Cauldron. Yeah, I think it's just Soul Cauldron. They can block here, but I'll gain 7, and then like it should be fine. I can probably figure out how to win from there. Do you want to put me to 3, opponent? The answer is no, apparently. The game's going to be very grindy now. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, we attack because it's vigilance, right? You can't block with more than one creature. How do they get it back? Oh, I see. Wait, no, this can... Wait, no, it's only toughness, right? Okay, so they can put us back to 4. Sure. I see. You're right. Well, I can't really do anything else, so that's what I'm going to do, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm dead to a lot of things, but I can't really do anything, right? Let's put it in their deck. This person has 4th Thrill Seeker in it, so if they have Thrill Seeker, I lose. That's fine. If we attack, they'll make an O27. So now I'm safe from Thrill Seeker, right? I don't want to play the Light-Paws out to just watch it die to Bloodtithe. Marvin is nice here, yeah. I think I might lose still, honestly, but I don't know, I can't really do anything about it, right? Yeah, but what can I do? All of my cards are like... None of my cards do anything, right? I think they should have played the Mutavault first, huh? If you play with Light-Paws, they just kill it with Reflection Bloodtithe. That's why I didn't play it. Why didn't they just attack me with a bunch of stuff the first time? Confusing. Who's Aaron? Do I know this person? I mean, I'm fucking dead. Oh, this is Aaron Barrich? Are you sure? I thought Aaron's name was like Runeclaw Barrich. 229. That's a nice thingamajig. See, what will they side in? Feed the Swarm. Path of Peril. Jesus. Alright, fucking Path of Peril. Alright. I'm gonna cut these. Rip doesn't even seem that good versus them, honestly. Probably not gonna bother. Is this good? Probably. I'll just submit. I'll try this. I'm not sure. I think my sideboard is just like not very well configured for this matchup. That's my suspicion. Guess I'll keep. Wait, it doesn't have flash? Wow, this card fucking sucks. Oh my god. I thought it was Doorkeeper Thrall. God damn it. That's my bad, obviously. I should have played it last turn. Alright, I guess I'll play it now. That's embarrassing. I really thought it had flash. This card fucking sucks. Why do people play it? It's so funny. Oh, that was not very smart of me. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I think I might have gotten all the bow going out of my system almost. I definitely confused Hushbringer and Doorkeeper Thrall. If I just played the Hushbringer on turn 2, it's a lot better for me, obviously, but... That's how it be sometimes, chat. That's how it be. Jesus. Alright. Okay, we'll just keep running out idiots you have to kill. waste it 1 point at a time. Will my 4th 2-drop in a row get killed? Can't believe I wasted 2 mana that one turn. That's so bad. This doesn't seem good for my health either. Looks like I'm mostly dead now. Oh, I'm actually dead on board. You put the counters on the Goblin Shaman, and that's just 8 damage. Yeah. Let's see if they see it. I suspect they will. Maybe they won't see it. We'll troll block. They're 33-4. Oh, that's pretty insane. I am 2-2 with Bogles. How about that? How about them apples? Oh, no one gambled. Alright. We'll give a few minutes for round 5. Three 9-1 Devon Streams and a 4-1 yesterday. 31-4. 31-4 is still really good. That also makes more sense because that's a multiple of 5 instead of 33-4, which is not a multiple of 5. Alright, prediction up. I will go get some more water real quick and be right back in a few seconds. Aura's dumb matchup. I mean, I'm just playing it for science. No, it just subverts the tree. Tree subversion. Alright. Is anyone going to bet no that I'm going to lose the last round? Someone should probably bet no that I won't win the last round. Alright, no Bogle, but I'm gonna keep. Sounds like pretty good. Oh, is this Azorius control? Hope not. Kind of looks that way though. Faithful Mending. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. But we'll just shove all of our permanents into play and see if my opponent's dead by like turn 4. Should probably put the counter on Generous Visitor, actually. Oh, I do not care about that whatsoever. That's totally fine. I get Kaya's Ghost Form. Some Oculus deck? I guess that makes sense. Huh, got him. Alright, you're fucking dead. You were dead before the Light-Paws trigger. Alright. I don't know what they're doing. You think it's an Oculus Helping Hand deck, probably? Azorius Helping Hand? Maybe? The deck Tandy 5-0'd with earlier. Alright, I'll look for the deck. I assume it's posted. Strong sad. No, I guess it's on DB Tandy. So is it this? Helping Hand. Normalize. I could see it. Alright, I'm gonna side in 2 rips then. Yeah, people change stuff now and then. I think I can shave 2 of those in this matchup. Call it a day. Either way, rip seems good to me, right? This also seems good. I don't know what's going on anymore. Why is there a Farsight Ritual in their deck? Someone want to answer that? I guess it could be some really weirdo blue-white control deck, but it doesn't seem like that to me. Nope, I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm gonna cast this and make them have an answer to it. They played Fatal Mending, no more wise, 3 steps ahead last game and died. so I don't know what's in their deck either. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Alright, I'll get Hammerhand and try to kill you. Reenact the crime? Guess I could see that. It's overkill. It's overkill. No one expects a turn 3 kill. Alright, well, we finished 3-2, but it was not exactly an inspiring deck. They're still playing Tree, yeah. If it's Aaron Barrick, I'm not surprised that they're playing Tree. Alright. Win. Alright. Finished 3-2 with Bogles. Felt fine. I mean, obviously the Rakdos aggro loss was kind of close, but the Tree loss was not particularly close, which I was kind of surprised about. But I guess sometimes that's how it goes. I don't really have anything to say about that matchup. It seems kind of like whoever has a better draw is probably going to win most of the time. But yeah, Bogles seems promising. I don't know, like, obviously I don't know exactly the exact ratios that should be. Could have the 4th Confluence over Brushland. You could have a different sideboard. I'm pretty sure the sideboard is, like, not very good, but I kind of think most Bogles sideboards are not very good, so, you know, that's how it is. Alright, and that is a 3-2 with Bogles.